Welcome back, guys. I just arrived into Philadelphia yesterday afternoon. Feeling a little bit under the weather, but I need to go and check out downtown Philly straight away. This city is really old, has an amazing history. During the American Revolution, the founding fathers of America signed the Declaration of Independence here in the 1700s, as well as the Constitution. We're right here in Philly, and there's a couple of museums for both of those, and there's also the Liberty Bell, which I want to see as well. I'm not 100% sure what the Liberty Bell is, but apparently it's cool. I'm just walking to downtown Philly right now. One of the main things that I heard of about Philly before I got here were these these rolls called Philadelphia cheesesteaks. You might have seen them before, but basically it's this bread roll sort of thing, filled with like diced meat and like covered in cheese and fried onions. And I'm just so excited to try them. So I've got to go and try probably one a day till I leave now.
Sometimes I'm right and I can be wrong. My own beliefs are in my song. The butcher, the banker, the drummer, and then makes no difference what group I'm in. I am everyday people. Yeah, yeah. We got to live together. I am no better, and neither are you. We are the same, whatever we do. You love me, you hate me, you know me, and then you can figure out the bag I'm in. I am everyday people. Yeah, yeah.
I'm still trying to work off that cheesesteak. I feel really sick. It feels like there's a brick in my stomach. I don't think I'm gonna have one every day. I've sort of changed my mind about that. It was really, really good though. But yeah, not one every day. I absolutely love these colonial style houses through all these neighborhoods. They're really awesome. Reminds me a little bit of Boston. I guess that makes sense considering the British rule back in the day. Yeah, it feels like I've stepped back in time a little. It's great. Really cool plans today. My Airbnb host told me about this abandoned railway tunnel that goes all the way under the city. So I've just got to go try to hop a fence and see if I can get down there. Let's hope that goes okay. But this should be really cool. I love this sort of stuff, hey? Okay, I think the entrance is over there, but there's a bit of a drop. So it might be another way around, hopefully.
Yeah, it would be cool, it could be too. Stop running around in circles off of would-be fuel. Living them lies, eventually believing it's true. A lot of people here frauds, one could be you. It's outrageous and they just say nothing can save us. An ocean of brown fists in various flavors. A favor for a favor, Magnus and majors. Tell me what you would do with no phones or pages, no Kinko.
I'll be the first to admit that it's a little bit creepy under here. Can't see anything. Luckily I brought my head torch. If not, I don't think I'd be walking around in here.
Military target practicing. They finna write another Patriot Act again. The days are short, the nights is long. The fight goes on, the pistols and the pipes are drawn. Come on.
We fight like barbarians inside of the forum. You might think that it's a waste of all
that took about 25 minutes. A little bit nervous in there. It was, you know, it was so quiet that you could hear drops of water 200 meters ahead. But I absolutely love doing that. Like, I love finding adventure in the city. I loved exploring that railway so much that I've decided to come and check out some more abandoned parts of the city. So this is a place called Graffiti Pier, and the pier goes right out to the end there somewhere. And basically it's sort of like a artist hangout. People come here and graffiti on the walls, and I've already seen a couple of models taking photos next to the graffiti. But yeah, just gonna explore this now before it gets dark. This is what the pier looks like from above on Google Maps. So it's just this one just here. Pretty cool, hey?
It's going down, y'all. You know the deal. That's bad. Yo, some people got good friends. At night I live my life right, intense. On the edge, on the wire. I'm from the group where friction leads to fire. Stack your bricks, the time is take your pick. Do it, don't. The track, alchemist. Yo, my life is good. I got my peeps in the mix, so.
Worst come to worst, my peoples come first. I got worldwide family all over the earth, and I worry about them all for whatever it's worth. From the birth to the hearse, through streets the guns burst. Words I disperse are here to free minds,
yeah.
and if mine are needy, I need to feed mine. When worst come to worst,
Set up shop and write a verse. Actually, that's best come to best. My lyrics take care of me, they therapy, get shit off my chest. Extra stress, 3-4 over the score. Different patterns of rhyming prepare me for war. So next time you see us, we'll be deadly on tour. When
worst come to worst, my peoples come first.
Word up, if worst comes to worst, I make whole crews disperse. You know it's family first. Gifted unlimited with dilated people. Babu, evidence, iris.
I'm here today at the Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia. This was actually the world's first true penitentiary, and it's supposed to inspire penitence, like true regret, for people that end up here. And I'm telling you what, if I ended up here, I'd be pretty regretful as well.
I got the back. At the end of the day, we could go our separate ways, but the song remains and won't change. Got my target locked in range. I might switch gears, but first I switch lanes. Without my people, I got nothing to gain. That's why
Worst come to worst, my peoples come first. Special victims unit, catalyst for movement, create to devastate since 84, show improvement. Definitely dilated peoples comes first. Cross training spar, we raise the bar and we put it in your ear no matter who you are. Worst come to worst, my peoples come first. Worst come to worst. Worst come to worst, my peoples come first. My peoples come first.
The United States has the highest level of incarceration in the world, and this penitentiary here does a really good job at exploring the reasons for that and the pros and cons of mass incarceration, and the rates of recidivism and stuff. So yeah, definitely come and check it out if you're in Philadelphia. There's a scene in the Rocky movie where Rocky runs up these stairs at the end of like a training montage and stands on the top and sort of puts his arms in the air and celebrates. And I can't be bothered running up here. I thought I would, but I really can't be bothered. There's more stairs than I thought there'd be. You know what would really make my day? Is if old Sylvester Stallone ran up these stairs right now and stood on the top here with me. That would make my day. I kind of feel like he'd have a heart attack though, or his facial surgery would get dislodged or something. I'm not sure. I just arrived in Baltimore, got the bus this morning from Philadelphia, and I got a message from my Airbnb host saying I left my passport on the bed there. So, two plans. I might have to take the bus back, there and back another 4 hours of travel, or I could get him to post it here, but it's probably easiest I just take the bus back. I just feel like such an idiot. It's the first time I've ever done anything like that. I think if you travel safely and without hassle for long enough, you get a little bit complacent. And I was in a bit of a rush this morning and yeah, didn't even double check that I had it. But I've learnt my lesson now, so yeah, what can you do? Shit happens. This whole area here used to be a Civil War camp and hospital, and this is still standing. Kind of looks like it's got like an Asian influence to it, but I mean, this is in Civil War America. I doubt it does. This is an old neighborhood called Fells Point, and I'm just doing a bit of an explore around here today. I've just got a few hours to fill in before I can check in. Had a bit of an interesting night last night. So I was out pretty late listening to live music, and then on my walk home, this guy asked me for some help, and his car had broken down. And we were in a bit of a bad neighborhood, so he was worried that his stuff would get stolen. So I had to wait with him for about 3 hours, trying to help him get his car started. I only got home at about 5 a.m. this morning, so it's late afternoon now, and I had to sleep in all day. It was just, yeah, I'm really tired. But that was a pretty interesting night, actually. So this neighborhood I'm staying in Baltimore is one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in America. I didn't realize this before I got here, of course, but it's been really interesting. I've been walking around talking to the locals a little bit and really gotten to understand how hard this life is over here in Baltimore. You know, there's eviction notices on the walls, there's sirens all night, and you know, boards on the windows of places that people have been moved out of and just no one's moving back in. And so yeah, this neighborhood's pretty tough, and it's been really eye-opening for me to understand this a little bit more, because coming from Australia, I haven't seen anything like this before. But I've taken a lot from being in Baltimore. I would come back. I don't think I'd stay in this neighborhood, but yeah, I'll definitely come back to Baltimore one day. The food and the people have been really amazing. Alright, next stop, Washington DC, and I'll see you guys there.